Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Georgia about to kick it off and get us underway. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Tigers are in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Still running at the 40. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And the Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's the handoff. Turning it on! Touchdown, Tiger! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Talking to the coaching staff coming into this game, they said explosive plays are going to be big for us. When we get our opportunities, we got to be able to hit on them, and you saw one right there that time, doing it on the ground on the opening drive of the game. That just shows you this offense, they are locked in and in tune and on the same page early.
He'll bring it out. It's Branch. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Out of the gun to give to the back. Look out, he's got room. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Makes the grab. It's Branch. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions, and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. The Dogs have had a long history of scrappy and efficient quarterbacks. Add a little star power to it, and you've got something working.
You definitely get a little extra something. We see it all across college football. You find that dude at the quarterback spot. It takes you from good to great, and you've seen that with Georgia over the last several seasons.
Caught in the backfield, it's Belt. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
And that is a different collision. When you're trying to hit the tight end after he catches a football, this ain't a 185-pound wide receiver. Most of these guys, 240, 250, 260, try to go low, take out those ankles. And you see a lot of times that's when they hurdle, or they're used to it too. But those big, strong athletes are hard to get to the ground.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Unloads it left. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. He's forced out of bounds just short of the goal line, a mere yard away from pay dirt.
Well, it's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down. But they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Fitted in the window for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Throws for the tight end. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. He had him open there, and I know this quarterback expects to make that throw.
It's a tough throw because, again, you got a couple steps on a guy. That's not wide open. These DBs are so fast, but that is a throw that you do expect a guy like that caliber, to be able to play a little pitch and catch and make that happen.
The Tigers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback may change this route. The play-action fake. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
That's an interesting call, going play action on 3rd and long, because the defense is not worried about you handing the football off. That's not freezing anybody, especially these defensive ends. They're going right up the field. You saw that time the pocket collapse as they were able to get to the quarterback.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Out of the gun, the inside give. Oh, he's got some space. Breaks the tackle. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive.
Bro, Mace, I invited you twice. You didn't join.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. The offense starts with a 1st and 5 after the penalty. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Going for it all. And it's picked off right at the goal line. Taking it the other way.
Nah, I know you didn't, Mace.
Stop, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. First play of the period, first down here.
No, you didn't.
On the run, it's Hardy.
Get on me.
Can't get him to the ground. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
No, he's still on that.
Can really attack on this 2nd and short. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. On the run, deep down the right side.
No. If that's a dot.
Downfield, looking for a big-time play.
After the
Tigers are at the line looking to convert on.
No, he threw a bad ball.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. The short hands, it's Coleman.
Oh yeah, 3 gets skipped.
Down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Who can? Yo, you're goofy. Like that, man. Oh.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You can put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
Looking to the big tight end. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
Georgia comes quickly to the line. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Finds his man. It's Frazier. Got room at the 35. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Grabbed in the middle. It's Thomas. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Branch. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Grab near the marker. It's Delton. Touchdown, Georgia! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Power football with the run. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Quarterback making checks. Wants to go up top on first down. Time to take a shot. He's got it down the right side. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. From the gun, running back gets to give.
Well, the defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the second quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
Back to pass. Using his feet to buy time. Looking down the left side. To the end zone, and it's picked off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And the defense makes a big play, and you could see the quarterback. Once he bought time, started to roll to his left, the defense all reacts, comes to that side of the field, breaks.
Trying to take it back. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. And the Dogs come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Caught behind the line. It's Frazier. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Stockton. Here's a heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch.
Makes the catch at the 20. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Off the play fake on first down. Looking left. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dogs!
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Off the play fake. He wants to go deep. And here's the third interception of the night. Takes it the other way. Inside the 30. He's at the touchdown Bulldogs. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
And that'll bring us to the end of the first half as we head to the studio for halftime. Missouri will kick it off to open this second half. Coming out with it, it's Branch. Makes a move. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
What a way to seize momentum here. You start the second half, you take the first kick back to the house. Great blocking and an awesome job in the open field, making people miss and showing you the speed on that return. Wow.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. Those opportunities, those returns like that can be such game changers, and everyone was right on point, and he took it to the house. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a nonprofit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
Might as well stick with it. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Fanning. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Missouri gets to the line quickly.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Making side adjustments here. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's going to let it go. Just about had another one picked off. They have been way too reckless with the football, throwing it away 3 times already. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They want to throw it. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
And listen, that's not a surprise. Obviously, they want to throw the football on third down and try to get a first down, but it got absolutely nowhere. Great job by the defense rallying up.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Downfield it is. It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Rebels will get us started with the opening kickoff. Fielded in the end zone, it's Marion. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Leaves it with the back. Running into the open space. There he goes. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23.
You're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. They'll run it from the gun. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And you want to run the football. Yeah, that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Back to pass. It's back. Unloads to the wideout. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
With the catch, it's Marion. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
To the air on second down. He lets one fly deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
Long incompletions. Okay, we got to take shots. You got to make big plays in college football. I love that you're taking shots. Keep taking them. Some of those are going to come home. Some of them aren't. But when they come home, they equal big-time points.
He's going for it all. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity. Early in this football game.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs.
Coaches talk about it all the time. We're going to be aggressive. Well, they're aggressive on that first drive. They go for it on fourth down. No dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness, but now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
The Rebels headed quickly to the line. Now the play fake. Caught near the sticks. It's Lee. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in. Because this passing attack, it's lethal. Because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. You've got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
Slams ahead. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll run it here on third and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Third and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. Fielded in the end zone. It's Marion. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air. It's back. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
Got it, looking for the first down. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now remember, they were stopped on 4th down earlier in the first quarter, but they'll try it again. Bring in the heat. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
Man, your goal of a defense is to stop them, is to force punts, and then this is just gravy. Now they go for it on 4th down and medium. On their side of the field, you get the big stop and a chance to switch the momentum here in the first half.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying.
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Rebels!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Marion. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Gives it on the option. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. The Canes want to pick up the tempo.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He'll pull it on the read. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Dropping back, it's Beck. Hauls it in. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Canes are flying down the field. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Got it in the middle. It's Marion. At the 20, he's got space. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Wants to keep it in the air. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Yeah, and it's money time. It's 3rd and goal. You got the option. You can run the football, still be balanced, use the big fella, the tight end. I love it down here because he can act like he's blocking, slip out, and get open. And then he's got that big body. You just throw it to him, and he does the rest.
Makes the grab for the 2-point conversion as they cut further into that lead. They march 78 yards down the field, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He's in open space downfield. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. And the Rebels in the hurry up. Quarterback making adjustments. Grab near the sticks. It's right. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. They'll run it from the gun. Crosses the 45. At the 40, there he goes. All out of space. Touchdown, Ole Miss. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, with his speed, he was gone.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. The returner will field it and bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll go to the ground. Plow through the defense. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25. And the Hurricanes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout. And man, oh man, can these guys use a score to cut into this lead. They'll try the run. Breaks into the open. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. The Hurricanes will have it 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Beck. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. There he goes. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Canes.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for 2 does not work out. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 2-point conversion attempt is coming. He's looking to throw. And that one is picked up in the end zone. Ball is loose. Bounced right back to them.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of 2-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. Makes the catch. It's right. Oh, it's a fumble. And they were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession.
Well, they got a really nice drive going on offense. They're on their opponent's side of the field, but you're not going to come away with any points if you turn it over. And they've got to do a better job of ball security. Very, very lucky that ball went out of bounds.
And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Trying play action. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions. From go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target.
Turning it on. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And the Rebels pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll run it from the gun. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
My old coach said to never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Might be calling a hot route. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Looking to scramble. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
That's a great play by this defense. It's hard when you go against a guy that's so good at the quarterback spot. He can make so many plays, but the defense understood that rep. Nice job getting to him, corralling him, getting him on the ground, and creating the big sack.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll bring it back looking for help. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He takes a chance and fires it across the field. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming. And the Canes will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Ray. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Rebels with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Sends it downfield. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. Got him downfield. There he goes. Touchdown, Rebels. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And QBs love their big tight ends, and especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggone receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often than this one.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need. Turns on the Jets. The 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Hurricane.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the 2nd level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
They've got the 2-point conversion, and now they trail by only 9. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside the 15, here's the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, and they get him on the ground at the 20. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll run play action. Going for the big play. Makes the catch on the left. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it.
There he goes. Spins away. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Rebels, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He got it, and he will score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Utah Utes, taking on a team from the SEC, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollock with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Finds his tight end. Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Pulls it in. It's Parker. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. The Utes want to crank the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Dampier. Unloads to the wideout. And they're not on the same page there.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. No more room to run as this defense rises up on 3rd down, and now it's 4th down from the 22. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Gonna run it. It's Durham. Stopped in the backfield. He's gonna lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Real power running by this guy as he bangs his way to the 24. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Finding open areas. Lots of running room. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
And how about that on 3rd down? You give it to your playmaker in the backfield, and he's able to use his speed to go get the first.
And he's a guy that you should be focusing on with this offense. He's definitely a game breaker. He's a guy that they starred, going into this matchup that they had to stop. 3rd down, money down. You figure they might probably give him the football. They do, and they get the first down.
Good timing on the quick out. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up in a great position here. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal. To the air. It's Nussmeier. He wants it all. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got a man. It's Bentley. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
And the Utes will hustle to the line.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first.
Turning it on. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Well, right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that now. What open?
And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Utes!
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Thomas. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking downfield on first down. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Dances away. Turns and fires a risky pass back to the right. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. LSU right back to the line.
Hey, he's just kind of proven that he's difficult to defend. When I'm playing defense, and we've seen him have success throwing the ball through.
Oh, he's got some space. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fires toward for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on in this